when can you conceive of, with vaccines and all things being equal with regard to new variants, things are not going to be completely back to normal this year, are they?
No, I don't believe so. Our chief medical officer said to me this week that he believes a third wave of coronavirus is baked into what will happen during this year. And we're not talking about if there will be a third wave. We're talking about how we can act to make sure that that third wave doesn't affect us in the way that the wave we've seen over this autumn and winter has done. So there's going to be a long goodbye to coronavirus, and it's going to be with us for the rest of this calendar year, I believe. Hopefully, of course, in ways that still allow us to go about more of our lives as we would wish to. And that's certainly what we will be working to with our vaccination programme and the other protections that we will still need to all go on maintaining.
Would you put odds on a fourth lockdown, or would that be too early?
Well, I'm certainly not going to say to anybody that we can guarantee that we won't need one. I just don't think that coronavirus is a business like that. Every week we are learning of new developments in other parts of the world. In Wales at the moment, the Kent variant is now almost everywhere. We have examples of the South African variant in Wales. This week we learnt of a Nigerian variant where we've got a small number of cases in Wales. There are changes to the Kent variant in Bristol at one end of Wales and in Liverpool at our northern border.
Oh, yes, of course.
At any time, this virus could have further unpleasant surprises for us. And nobody, I think, sensibly can simply say that there's no chance at all that we won't face difficulties again in the future.
Sensibly being the operative word there in that sentence, I think.
Yeah, you're just trying to be honest with people and not rule things out that you can't rule out, while wanting to give people some optimism.
Yes.
And a lot has been achieved since Christmas. An awful lot of hard work has gone into achieving that. And if we can stay on that path, there's more we will be able to do in March and indeed in April.
So in conclusion, 3 weeks from now, numbers are still falling, positivity rate is falling, our number is below 1, and hospitals report that they are reduced pressure, then the stay-at-home message at least will be gone.
Yeah, I'm very keen that we will be able to move to do that in the middle of March. All the primary school children at that point heading back into school, examination students in secondary school, and maybe even the start. It will be just the start of the resumption of some non-essential shops, personal services. I get to look more like Lloyd George every day. I'm desperate for a haircut.
I was trying to say that's a reference to your Barnet, not necessarily to your political ambitions.
Just the way I know.
Yes, he's got enough on his plate at the moment without a leadership threat from Wales. Mark Drakeford, many thanks indeed for your time.